Hello and welcome to my new Ouch Chimps guide with one of my favorite towers. So, let's get started with the hardest part, the early game. First, we're going to place a dart monkey right over here, as right as possible. And then we're going to place another dart monkey right over here, as bottom as possible, and make sure the left side of the range touches that point on that crack. And then another dart monkey as bottom as possible, and make sure the right part of the range touches that crack over there. If you've gotten the placements correctly, this setup should carry you until the end of round 6, where you're going to upgrade your left dart monkey to long range darts and set it on strong. Once it hits that first green, set it back to first, and if you have the placement right, it should win. Before round 8, you're going to place another dart monkey right over here, as high as possible, and make sure that the right side of the range goes through the middle of that crack indent thing right there. Before round 9, you're going to place another dart monkey as high as possible, and you're going to make sure that the right side of the range touches the right edge of the track. In the middle of round 10, you're going to place a sniper as soon as you can afford it. Doesn't really matter where. I just do it here, and set it to strong. Before round 14, you're going to place Geraldo as top left as possible. Before round 15, you're going to place a shooty turret as top left as possible in that corner, and then place a spike on the bottom horizontal lane and on the right vertical lane. It is possible to leak to the vertical left lane, but if you do leak there, just know that you need to get better placements. In the middle of round 16, you're going to place a shooty turret shoved as top left into this corner as possible. During round 18, place a ninja as soon as possible in the middle and as left as possible of those two vertical lanes. And then upgrade it to Seeking Shuriken and then Ninja Discipline when you can afford it. Be scared of round 21. I'm not sure if there's any real RNG to this round, but 21 is a very scary round. Before 22, place a glue in this intersection right here next to Geraldo. There can also be a tiny bit of RNG this round from my testing. Not RNG to you'll die, but RNG to how much your spike piles get affected. And then before 23, place another ninja in the same way as the right ninja, but on the left this time. And then get Seeking Shuriken and Ninja Discipline when you can afford it. Upgrade both of your ninjas to Sharp Shurikens when you can afford it. The second one should be afforded mid-27. And then before 28, upgrade your sniper to Full Metal Jacket. Over the next few rounds, upgrade both of your ninjas to Double Shot and Caltrops. Upgrade the right ninja first. As soon as you can afford it, upgrade your sniper to even faster firing. You should get it before the rainbows on 35, and it helps a lot for those, so yeah. Round 36 is where the strategy diverts from my previous guide. First, you're going to place a spike pile on the top horizontal lane, and you're just going to hope you don't die. You shouldn't, but there's a chance you do if you get really bad RNG. The types of RNG possible in this early game are Caltrops RNG and Ninja Seeking RNG, which shouldn't affect you too much, but who knows. And then, before the leads on 37, upgrade your sniper to large caliber. And then, at some point before 40, upgrade your sniper to deadly precision. And then, speaking of round 40, all you need to do is put a maelstrom on that intersection. I tried to find something cheaper, but there really wasn't another way. At some point soon, remove the middle water. And then, before round 42, give your sniper a camo potion. 42 is doable without the camo potion, I just didn't want to risk getting past the early game and dying to RNG. Before 43, place a village precisely like this, as right and high as possible with the left ninja still being in its range. Very important for the 43. And then get the village to monkey commerce. And then you should also be scared of 44 because the wave at the end is kinda terrifying. You almost die every time, but you never actually die. And then place another village right next to your other village and upgrade it to monkey commerce as well. And then place a boomerang as central as possible, very important, and then place one dart monkey on each side of it. And then give the dart monkey you just placed on the left a hero cape to transform it into a super monkey. And start upgrading it to epic range with knockback. And then at some point before round 50, upgrade your super monkey to robo monkey. Put it so that the top targeting is on close and the bottom one is on first, and then give it ultra vision. And then give the other dart monkey next to your boomerang a hero cape and turn it into a super monkey. This one, just go for robo monkey and then get knockback and ultra vision afterward. Also, give it the same targeting as the previous Robo Monkey. Very important. Upgrade your left village to jungle drums when you can afford it. And in the middle of 59, give a Jerry Fire to both of your Robo Monkeys. This is very important to allow them to pop the camo leads that come this round. Now start upgrading your boomerang in the middle to a turbocharge with glaives. Before 63, give a sharpening stone to both of your Robo Monkeys. You could also give pickles if you like, but it's 100% not needed and just saves on unnecessary costs. Buy Turbocharge as soon as you can afford it, so you can have the ability cooldown up for 64 if you wish to use it then. Not needed, but it helps. Before round 69, reapply Jerry Fires to both of your ISAB monkeys. Use your Turbocharge ability on 71. It's very important that you do, because if you don't, you just straight up die. And you wouldn't want to die now, would you? Before 75, apply the +1 damage sharpening stone to both of your ISAB monkeys. And use your Turbocharge ability at some point on the BFBs. Not sure it's needed, but it helps. And then you don't have to do anything for 76, or 77, or 78, or 79. Before round 80, apply a Jerry Fire to your Turbocharge, and use the Turbocharge ability when the ZOMG pops into BFBs, which should be about when it starts attacking. And then during 81, buy Permacharge as soon as you can afford it. And then, before 82, place a glue up here. It should be in range of both discounts. Put it in the middle of the tracks. And then, upgrade it to Moab glue with bigger globs, and set it to strong. And then, when you can afford it, get glue splatter and relentless glue. Relentless is a fun tower now, so that's why I'm using it. And then, when you can afford it, buy another relentless glue right over here, with glue splatter set to strong, in range of both discounts. Very important. Before 85, upgrade your Jungle Drums village to primary training for the sweet extra range. No need to use an ability here, but you can if you want. But 87 is where you actually do need to use an ability. When the first ZOMG pops, use the ability to clear the rest of them super fast. Relentless is actually pretty clutch in this run, in situations like this, where those brief stuns help a ton. Alright, before 89, give a Chemo Potion to your Permacharge and to your right Robomonkey. And then, Sharpening Stone, all three of your middle damage dealers, so both ISAB monkeys and the Permacharge. Pickle both ISAB monkeys, and place a Jerry Fire on both ISAB monkeys and the top relentless glue. And then, I don't know, put some spikes at the end of the track if anything goes wrong. And then upgrade your right village to a Monkey Intelligence Bureau. I'm pretty sure some of the spikes actually do get used a little bit, but mostly due to my mistakes. And then, now that Geraldo has restocked after round 89, apply a Chemo Potion to your top Relentless and your other ISAB monkey. And then, more Jerry Fires, this time on the left Relentless, the Monkey Intelligence Bureau, and the primary training. For 92, buy a Sabo mid-round, and then use a permacharge ability when the both top left ZOMGs start to pop into BFBs. And then before 93, since your permacharge doesn't have a Jerry Fire anymore, give it another one. It's very important for it. And then sabo the DDTs because that's pretty important. And then when you can afford it, upgrade your primary training village to a primary mentoring for a shorter cooldown on the permacharge. And then before 94, reapply pickles to both of your ISAB monkeys. And then put another Jerry Fire on a random tower. I do the Sabo, but you could probably do something else as well. And then use a permacharge ability once only ZOMGs are left. You could probably get away with using it slightly earlier than I do here. Right there, Relentless being absolutely clutch. And then for 95, all you need to do is Sabo once 3 to 4 DDTs have been popped. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. That should just win the round. You might want to reinforce your top horizontal spike pile, because I'm pretty sure 2 ceramics hit it. Nope, there was only 1, but 2 actually, yeah. You should reinforce it a little bit. And then another Jerry Fire, this time on Geraldo. For 96, permacharge ability on the first wave of fortified Moabs. It should be up for the second wave as well, and then you're going to Sabo the ZOMGs. And then use a permacharge ability once both vertical ZOMGs are dealt with. '97 is completely abilityless, which is pretty nice. For 98, place another Jerry Fire on any tower, 2 genies in range of the Jungle Drums village, and then random Geraldo nonsense. I did 2 spooky totems right here and nothing more, but you can get away with doing a bit more. Just preserve those maelstroms. They're important. And for 98, just use a permacharge ability once all of the vertical ZOMGs pop into BFBs. Or slightly earlier than that, like I did here. But other than that, one ability, it's pretty much free. And then for 99, don't need to do anything other than Sabo when the DDTs come out. That is very important. And then, surprisingly, this is the easiest round 100 solution that I could think of. Reapply Sharpening Stone to your 3 middle damage dealers, another Jerry Fire for some extra damage, and then place an Embrittlement as low as possible without being below your ninja, or as high as possible into that corner with Enhanced Freeze, and then place 1 Moab Assassin with longer range here, 1 Moab Assassin with longer range here, and a 3rd Moab Assassin with longer range here. These should all be in range of 2 discounts. And then use a permacharge ability when the boomerang starts attacking. Oh yeah, and then pickle your ISAB monkeys. Pretty important. Permacharge when your boomerang starts attacking. 3 Moab Assassins. Rejuve. 3 more Assassins. Rejuve. 3 more Assassins. And then use 2 Maelstroms, which would deal a little bit of damage, I guess. And then Sabo once the bad pops. Permacharge the ZOMGs and use another Maelstrom. And GG. If this works properly, which it should, you should now have your Ouch Chimps black border. Hopefully this helped you out. Have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye.
Yes, my friend?
My goal is to get the Geraldo tutorial out today or tomorrow. It's taking way longer than I thought it would, but yeah. Also, bloody puddles with Permacharge and Tech Terror guide coming soon. I already have a strategy, just need to test it and record it a bit more.